If Tanjiro had two swords, I guess. I mean, I'm doing this. I don't have a script on it currently, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do. So, what if Tanjiro had two swords? So, you might be asking yourself how Tanjiro will get two swords. Let's just get into this, whatever. So, dogs are barking everywhere. This is gonna be entertaining, isn't it? So, we start off with a very, very old man, currently sitting on a porch while watching a young boy practicing, swordsmanship. Him doing fluent movements while jumping back and yelling and mumbling something, and he just mumbles sun breathing first form, and he just strikes the air. As you can see, a faint glow surrounds the boy's sword as he cuts through the air. Before sheathing his sword, his blade while looking back at the old man. The old man giving the young boy a smile before trying to stand up. The young boy rushing over and helping the old man stand up. Old man, you can't be attempting to stand up. Not in your day, not in your age, and not in your condition. That mark really does take a toll on your body. I know, but I can't be sitting around for forever. The man and the boy exchange a couple of words, and the young man will just sighs. The young boy will just sighs while he takes his grandpa back into the house and puts him on a mattress. The old man currently just lying down on his futon. The young boy sighs before going back outside and once again practicing swordsmanship. This was Tanjiro Kamado, one of the eldest sibling of the Kamado family. He needed to go sell coal after his swordsmanship, after his training. The boy sighs before walking over to a pot and him just trying to blow into it, attempting to break the pot as he did like last time. You know that one container, I guess, that Tanjiro had to he had to break it by breathing into it repeatedly. Yeah, that's what he's currently doing. The boy was just currently breathing, blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing into the pot before a small crack forms as he once again just steps back and goes over and smiles before putting it down and walking over into the house. He put his sword by the door before picking up a hatchet and merely going to chop wood. After a couple of hours, he finally comes back home and sees that his mom had woken up and is currently trying to get the others to wake up. Kamado merely walks into the house and greets his mother, saying that he's about to go sell some coal down by the village. She obviously just nods her head and tells Tanjiro to be careful since there's going to be a snowstorm later in the day, and to just be back before night, and to once again just be careful. Tanjiro nods his head before packing up the coal and just going to the village. After having arrived at the village, Tanjiro's he's just trying to sell the coal. Everyone is merely just smiling at the boy. Tanjiro was well known among the village because of his unique sense of smell. Tanjiro, can you please smell this broken? Can you please smell this plate because I have a suspicion that this boy broke it. Tanjiro just smiling, walking over and giving the plate a sniff. Tanjiro saying that, well, unfortunately it wasn't the boy, it unfortunately was a cat. Fine. The man lets go of the boy, and the boy just yelled out, "See, I told you it wasn't me," before running off towards his home. Tanjiro after that had started to just sell the coal. So we time skip to a bit later, as it currently getting dark. Tanjiro attempts to once again climb up the mountain before an old man walked up to him. "Tanjiro, you're not going up the mountain at this time, are you?" "Well, yes, I am." "Well, I recommend you stay inside. There are man-eating demons by this time. They come out at night. They love the night." Yeah, old man, sure." Tanjiro attempting to currently go up the mountain, but the old man grabs his arm and pulls Tanjiro back to his house. Tanjiro getting free from the man's grip pretty easily, and merely looking at the man, giving him a cold glare, as one thing that everyone had memorized about Tanjiro was his eyes and his birthmark. His eyes was unique due to their lifeless state. Tanjiro knew why they were like this. This was because he unlocked the world. He unlocked the see-through world. Something that literally made everything see-through. Tanjiro could see the body structure of everyone, how their skeletons, their bodily fluids, their organs, everything. But Tanjiro wouldn't just go around blurting that out, saying, "Oh hey, I can see your organs." That would be pretty weird. So the boy merely kept them to himself, and his teacher had found out about this shortly because the two were basically the same. You'd confuse the two for father and son due to how they looked alike. Tanjiro was like a carbon copy of Yoriichi. Long hair, birthmark, and the lifeless eyes. So Tanjiro merely breaks free from the man's grasp before walking back up the mountain. He gains the faint smell of blood, fresh in the air. Hold on. Tanjiro, he immediately knew this smell. The smell of despair, sorrow, and just all around sadness. One thing, death was in the air. He could smell it. And Tanjiro's unique sense of smell made that very clear. Tanjiro rushes home, and when he arrives there, he currently just sees blood everywhere. While seeing a man in a man with a white hat, a red and a black suit, and red eyes currently glaring daggers at Sensei. The boy said before three tentacle like things protrude from the man's back before rushing at Yoriichi. Tanjiro having to run as fast as he can before taking a deep breath in and saying sun baby first form, and before the tentacles could reach Yoriichi, he was the tentacles will shortly cut, and Tanjiro rolled at the ground before jumping back and joining his master's side. Muzan growing a slight tick mark at another annoyance that was here. I had attempted to end the bloodline of Yoriichi, but I didn't imagine it would be this much of a task. Muzan merely sighing before, well, once again going to collect objects, before, well, sending him at Tanjiro and Yoriichi. Yoriichi and Tanjiro jumping back, before, well, Tanjiro pulled his axe back, his hatchet back, and throwing it with all his might. It going flying towards Muzan, but missing his head by an inch. And after that, Yoriichi shortly comes rushing in, trying, well, attempting to cut Muzan. Muzan's head off, but shortly, well, Muzan dodging, while sending a tentacle at Yoriichi. Tanjiro having to once again kick his sensei out the way, before, well, him being in the way of the tentacle. It merely hitting, well, Tanjiro straight in the side, before Yoriichi came and cut it off. Yoriichi jumped, well, Yoriichi and Tanjiro jumped back in unison before Tanjiro, well, knelt down and held his side. Yoriichi, well, really saying that he will end this here. Him taking a deep breath in before Tanjiro knew what he was doing. This was a suicide. This was suicide. He knew his sensei couldn't fight, and, well, he couldn't fight for a long time due to his illness. The mark came with benefits and came with drawbacks, such as everything else in the world. It had given you, well, increased speed and strength, depending, well, the benefits would increase the older you got, and so did, well, let's just say everyone that, well, wielded the mark usually died at the age of 25 due to, well, it siphoning away the user's life force. Yoriichi taking in a deep breath. Before Tanjiro could say anything, he, well, goes sent off in a blazing, just in a blazing glory. Him leave behind a sizable scorch mark in the ground before swiftly cutting, well, Muzan in half. Him quickly, just standing there in the same position he was set off in. Before Muzan's tentacles merely embedded themselves into the man's chest. Tanjiro's eyes merely going wide before yelling out, "Sensei!" Him rushing towards, well, Yoriichi before swiftly getting knocked back by Muzan's tentacles. Him, well, merely just scrambling on the ground, attempting to get back up before having to swiftly roll out the way after a tentacle was, well, just embedded at the ground in the previous position Tanjiro was in. Tanjiro getting up before once again trying to rush at, well, Muzan. Him taking in a deep breath and, well, the breathing out that Yoriichi teaches, well, Tanjiro, it, well, giving the wielder increased strength the more breath they took in. So Tanjiro takes in a very deep breath before, merely just running at Muzan. Him having a bit of a, well, increased speed before shortly kicking Muzan and sending him a decent, feet away. Shortly after he runs, well, towards Yoriichi's corpse to, merely just see his master's lifeless eyes and, well, blood everywhere. The boy's hair shattering his eyes as he, well, shortly stands up and picks up his sword. Him looking at Muzan before merely going in a crouch stance and him saying "Sun leaving post form" before being sent off in a great speed. Muzan sending a tentacle at the boy, but him swiftly cutting it in half before continuing his assault. The boy merely aiming at Muzan's neck, but before he could get a clean slice in, Muzan disappears. the boy merely cutting the air before letting out an anguished scream. So, that's when he hears, the snow crunching behind him. Him looking back to see his, sister walking out. Her crying while holding, Rokta's, lifeless body. Yes, Nezuko's not a demon in this. So, the boy merely, crying and, screaming at the same time at the loss of his family and at the loss of his mentor. The boy merely standing up before sheathing his blade. And so, yeah, I'm gonna end this off here. Goodbye.